Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Truth Be Told. Are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Man, you need to be ready for the truth to make you free. It says the truth of God will break every lie the enemy has ever told you, and it will set you free. Remember, our freedom starts in our mind. So I pray today that you learn the truth of God, that you believe it in your heart and you confess it with your mouth so that you would be free to know the truth of God's truth in your life. Man, the truth is amazing because when you know the truth, the enemy can't lie to you. He try, but you'll be able to be like, nah, you a lie because God says this and God says this. So that should be our foundation. I pray this in the glorious name of Jesus. I'm going to talk to you about faith, right? Man, we say we got faith, right? Faith is not a feeling. Faith is in the substance, the evidence of substance things have not seen, right? Everything that you see around you right now, take a look. Everything that you see was made and created by something that you don't see. So it's impossible to please God without faith, right? That's what it says in Hebrew, the chapter of faith. So I need you to understand something. Do you believe the author? Your faith comes from knowing that God is telling the truth, right? Faith is simply acting like God is telling you the truth. That's it. So if you say you got faith, then you need to act like God is telling you the truth, which means in your circumstance, when your circumstances are telling you something, what does God say about that? And then you need to act like what God is telling you is the truth, not what your circumstance is telling you. Man, I know that's hard to do, but that only comes from knowing the character and integrity of God. And that only happens if you spend time with him, honey, and if you experienced him. If you ain't experienced God, you're never going to believe him because you don't know if it's true or not. I've experienced God to a place in my life where you can't tell me that God ain't real because I've seen him. I've experienced him. I've tasted the goodness of God. So there's nothing you could ever say to tell me that he doesn't exist because I've seen him move in my life. Why? Because of my faith. My faith unlocks and moves God, gives God permission to manifest in my situation, right? Because we're supposed to do that. We're supposed to manifest heaven on earth, right? So if you're not living by faith, then you're not experiencing God in your circumstance. Man, I don't know about you, but you need to experience God in your circumstance. I want God in all my nooks and crannies. I want him involved in every area of my life, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I can't do it without him. So I pray today that you exercise your faith, that you start to act, not say, not feel, but act like God is telling you the truth, honey. And give him room to manifest into your circumstance today. Invite him in, baby. It's amazing what'll happen when you yield. Do the Remember, guys, I hope that you're doing the humility 3-step, right? Oh my gosh, I forgot it. Restrain, withdraw, and yield. It's something like that, but that's the 3-step, honey. The humility 3-step, yield. The most important thing is to yield to God in every way in your life and let him do what he does, right? I love you guys, man. I am on Faith Boulevard and Peace Place. Where you at? Holla.